Hi friend, in this video we are going to discuss about the Oracle Tablespace related administrative tasks that you as a DBA you are going to perform on a regular basis, like creating a tablespace, adding a data file into a tablespace, and creating. Already in the previous lecture of tablespace I have already discussed few of the basic tablespace related stuffs, and also I have covered some practical part. But in this video I am going to extend that same tablespace related administrative activities a little more in this, because in one video covering all the activities is not possible. So like last lecture for tablespace I have already covered till renaming of tablespace. So this video I'll be going to start with the dropping a tablespace. So for dropping any tablespace we have to create a tablespace first. So here I'm using 19-seat database, so let's connect it here. SQL plus sysdba. So now we are connected. So pdb, because it's a container system, multi-tenant container system. So here, as you can know, multi-tenant environment where container, inside that you will have a PDBs. So we'll be connecting here with the PDB, and PDB is also like a similar to your standalone database. Inside that you will be creating your objects. So we have to connect to the any of the PDB. So here we have ORCL PDB. So alter session set container equal to ORCL PDB. By this you will connect it to the PDB now. So let's see, we'll describe by using a tablespace view, db underscore table space. By this we'll see the list of information that we can fetch by this view. So we'll just write one select query, select tablespace underscore name, comma, status of the table spaces we can check from here. Select table space name, comma, status, and then content. We'll see contents from db underscore table space. By this we can see all the list of table table spaces which are there in the machine, like few are system, sysoc, undo table space, temp, user. These are by default table space that you will be getting while creating a database. So here you can see like data and temp table space, it was created by me. So let's create one more table space and then we'll do the remaining practicals here. So like already I have covered this in the previous lecture, but one more time I'll be creating one more here, like data, create table space data. We have already data by name, so we'll give data 1 data file. We have to specify the path of, like as you can see here it's mentioned that path. Then similarly we have to mention the similar path, and then size we have to mention something. So let me give some random I'll be selecting some path from here, like let me go to this location where we have our database. So inside the source location I have my database. So inside this ORA data ORCL inside you can see PDB here. So by this location we will create one data file. You can see the data files are showing here. So by this location I'll be creating one more. So the data file name I can give it like data01.dbf and then semicolon, and then we can mention okay. Then after that we have to give auto extend option, like we can give size only. Even till here also, if we give size 2 GB 5 GB as per the need, you have to decide like how much is required. Basically while creating a table space, we have, as per the database size, we decide this table spaces, like how big the table size you wanted for your database. So we have, in that way we should decide it. So here because I am just using it for demos, I'll use a smaller size. And auto extend, we are using it like in case your table space is getting filled up, so you will have some buffer space that will get utilized through auto extend option. If you have enable this auto extend option, it will allocate that extra space to your table space, and till that you will not get notified. Like if you have set the threshold, you will get notification, and you will get some time to add some data file, or add some resize your table space, so that you can do it. You can create a new table space also as per the need. So here in our case we will give size auto extend on size. I'll be giving 500 M auto extend on next, auto extend on next. Here 500 is given, I'll just give 200 because I'm just using for demo. So we'll create something, it's saying wrong here. So source, what is missing here? Data 1 data file size auto extend, something it's saying wrong here. I cannot add a data file source. Already okay, file already part of data file. Okay, by the same name already one data file is there, so we'll just rename this by giving some other name, because already same name is there. So we'll give 2, otherwise we can give 3.dbf and then semicolon, and then we'll use this size. Hopefully this time should get created. Yeah, now it's getting created. So that you have to keep in mind, like if you are giving a similar format, it will not allow you, because it will show already the same name, already one data file is existing in the database. So in that case you have to give a different name. So after creating, now we have to do the other activity like renaming, and these things already I have covered in the previous lecture. But yes, that is also very basic one. Like you can do it, like you can add a table space into that. That's the same format you have to use it to create it. So rename also you have to do it in the same way, like alter table space, table space name, rename to new table space name, you have to mention it here, and then it will get converted. So now for dropping it, if you drop a table space without removing the physical database file, like if you don't want to remove your data file, then you just use a drop table space name. You will just drop the table space. Since the table space is the logical part of database, so it will just drop the table space name. And if you want to drop including the content and the data file which is there in that, then you have to use drop table space name including content and data file, then it will drop everything. So let's drop. So drop table space, I'll use it this one because it will not take a long time for me to write, otherwise it will take time. Alter table space alter table space name. Now let me check it, let me check once the newly created one what name it's showing here. So by this you can check this current status, like it's showing one temp data one table space is created. So we are going to drop it. Alter table space, as you can see here, drop table is okay. Here we have to use drop table space name data 1 including content and data file. Drop table space including content and data file, it's dropping now. You see, it will take some time, little time, I think 1 minute. Yeah, it's dropped now. So if you check now, it will not show, and also the data file will be vanished out. Yeah, you can see now it's not there. So the next is, like, we know now we know how to drop it. So next is how to make it any table space read only. So alter table space will have a table space by name alter table space data read only. By this, once you make it, your table space will only be in read only mode, means read write will not happen to this table space. So only means anyone can just find the query, like select query, fire the select query and get the information from the table space, but no modification can happen during read only access if the table space is in read only. So we have to convert it once again into a read write table space data table space name read write by this you can convert it into a read write once again. So after that anyone can do the modification. So there is a need of table space taking offline. Usually DBA makes the table space offline while restoring or recovering any underlying corruption data file. So if corruption is there in the data file, you need to make that particular table space offline and then recover the data file and then make the table space online. So that we need to do during your recovery or restore time. So we should be knowing how to make this offline and online. So the very simple is you have to use the same command alter table space table name data. Currently it's online, so we'll make it offline first. Offline. So by this your table space will be offline. If you want to check it, you can execute the same query. You will see it's offline. Currently it's showing offline, and now you wanted to make it online. So alter table space data online. By this you can make the table space once again online. So now this way you can make your table space offline or online. Now we should know how to create a temp table space. Here the command is little wrong. I can see here we should add a temp data file. If it will have a temp data file, it will allow, otherwise it will not allow. Here we have to mention it temp Yes, we will do that. While creating, we'll use it. Since we have already temp1 already, I have created it. I'll use temp2 this time. Temp2. As you know, temp table space is required for sorting operation. If you want to do some sorting operation, or like in case if any big query is getting executed on the buffer cache, it required this temp table space for doing that operations. So temp table space is required, otherwise you will face lot of performance issue, your database will be slow. So in case your temp table is getting utilized, you need to add or create a new temp table space. So this is the way that you can create it. Temp data temp file, temp file, you have to mention the designation path, that which path you wanted to create. So let's give this same path. I'll give this same path, temp1, temp2, temp1, temp2 is there already, so I'll give temp3 this time. I'll give a temp03, temp03.dbf. by this you can mention it, and then here option you have for auto extend, but I think we will just go with the size, will not increase. You can give a auto extend option also, both are fine, we can utilize that option also. Size I'll give just 200 M because I have space concern in my system, so I'll not be using a higher size. So by this we can create this. Yeah, you can see the temp table space is also getting created. So this is the way for creating a temp table space. Now if you execute this, you will see the same temp table space is also added. Temp1, temp2 both are showing now, both are online. So this is the way that you can create it, adding a temp table space also. Now you can know, you will be you can see how you can do that. And resizing a temp table space also, it's the same format you can use, and you can rename it. Resize the temp file. So resizing a temp file also you should follow in the same way. And if you want to drop that alter table temp and drop including a content data file, so this is the way you can do that for both, adding a temp table space, resizing a temp table space, and dropping a temp table space. So I think this is the whole thing that we wanted to cover in this. And then the next will be covering the user management part, that I'll be covering into next lecture, otherwise the video will become so larger. So thanks for watching till here.